Okay, here we have with us this afternoon is Miss Tiffany Sanders. She is a transfer student from where again, Miss Sanders?
Clark, Atlanta.
Clark, Atlanta, and
Sam Houston
Sam
State.
Houston State University. She's going to give us a perspective of the University of Houston downtown as a transfer student. So if you could give us a few words about your experience coming from those colleges to the University of Houston downtown as it relates to advising.
As it relates to advising, well, the advisors are here. You have to come see an advisor here. So it's before you declare a major. So that was I thought that was a good point about UHD because we didn't have advisors at either of my other schools. You had them, but they were only, by as needed. They were an as needed service. So you often took classes that you didn't need, but you didn't realize it until after you've taken the class, because you didn't really have many people there to tell you. If this is your first year in college, you don't know what you're supposed to be taking or what direction you need to go. So a lot of students were upset about that. So that's something that the benefit of this office, or that's a benefit of this office, that they put you on the right track before you get lost in something that you don't know where you're going. But I like having the advising office for that reason. Also, just when I first came here, just any question in general. I mean, not even necessarily advising. Any question about my college career, my advisor was able to answer. As far as helping me decide what sort of career goals I might, or want to achieve with my intended major. But I don't know. It's been a good experience.
What are some of the differences, or I guess, what was the transition coming from Clark with our core curriculum here in Texas being a little different? What are some of the courses that you had to take in the core that may not have been, required of you at Clark?
In our core, the core here, all of the classes that I took here were required at Clark as well. We had classes at Clark that I don't have to take here. Religion was a required course at Clark. It wasn't required at Sam, but I think that was just the difference of private and public. But
and so maybe one of your political sciences that you had to take at Clark was different?
Well, right, because we have to take the political science. One of the courses here focuses on Texas, so I didn't have to take that in Georgia. But we did. I did end up taking political science though when I moved to Sam Houston, because then that was a Texas core. But so political science, you're right, was a different class.
And so your advisor kind of worked hand in hand with you as you guys looked over your transcript?
Here, yes, we did that and found out what courses I was missing, because you also sort of jump around, which I think is another benefit about UHD, because you have to complete your core first and get those courses out of the way that prepare you, for your upper level classes. At Sam Houston, when I was there many years ago, you could take anything you wanted. I mean, in my freshman year, I took an upper level sociology course that I was really not ready for, but you're allowed to take it as long as you meet, the basic requirement, which would be a literature, if I wasn't mistaken, was a prerequisite. So having somebody, again, kind of direct you on a path that's going to make your transition a lot easier, or even, your steps towards graduation, and set you on the right foot. So that's a good point.
Okay, so I hear you that you're on pace to graduate here soon.
I am.
So what is some advice that you can give some of our transfer students in the audience?
Advice. Seek the information. Seek the information. That's the best advice I can give you. Don't wait for somebody to tell you something. Don't use that as an excuse, because nobody told me. I didn't do this because nobody told me to do it. Do it. I mean, the catalogs are here. All the information you need is available to you if you seek it. And so that's probably one of the biggest lessons I've learned in college, period. And then it was enforced here at UHD that you have to, look for the information that's there, and take advantage of it. Take advantage of the resources, and that includes people. People are your resources too. Take advantage of them. Come in, use their services. That's what we're here for. Or that's what they're here for. So that would be my biggest advice. Seek information and use your resources wisely.
All right. Thank you very much, Ms. Sanders. And I hope you guys have enjoyed the presentation today. And stop by our offices, which are located in 370 South, in the Commerce Building, in the main building, excuse me. We're in the Commerce Building now. So you'll be going over to the main building after the presentation to see us. We have advisors that are going to be on staff to help you with any questions and some of the things that that have been mentioned in the video today. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
All right.